Good morning, everyone. The only thing I actually have today is another graduation party from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., which you know what that means. I'm gonna find everything that I have put off somehow and do it today, or try to. The first thing on my list, hello, is to eat breakfast, obviously. And then I got invited to another graduation party, but with a physical card last night, so I need to RSVP to that. That's on the 28th, so I will actually have 2 graduation parties that day. That's fun. The non-social person is going to 2 social gatherings in one day. I don't know how to do this. I'm kidding. And then I need to answer some questions that were sent to me on Monday, and I have meant to do them, and I haven't. So today we're going to do them, because I want to answer them. I'm just, I've just been accidentally putting it off and I didn't mean to. I need to do that. I need to possibly submit to some film festivals, and then hopefully buy the stuff I need to from Etsy today. And there was a problem. Yeah, the rings that I got last year, the same rings are not on there. So thankfully there's really no close-ups of them, so that's good. Except for the fact that I don't want anyone to be like, that's a different shade of green, because Violet's one is very specific and they don't seem to have that one, so I might send the creator a message and be like, hey, I don't know if you still have some of these, but is it possible, to do that? But breakfast first. Always breakfast first. So, fun fact, guys. Yeah, where I bought the rings on Etsy last year, the page no longer exists, and the person who sold them no longer is on Etsy. So, I've found rings that are pretty similar, at least for Isaac's, for the green one. So that one shouldn't be a problem. If it's a slightly different shade, I don't think anyone's going to notice. Mac still has hers, and her ring, or her character's ring, is the same as my ring. So I just asked her if she wouldn't mind letting me borrow it for the duration of the shoot. And then have me give it back to her right after, because she's our AD, so she'll be on set with us for a good amount of time, and on the first and last day, I think she'll be there, so I'll be able to, we can, trade it off, and then I can, on the first day, and then I'll give it back to her right after we shoot the last scene on the last day. So yeah, so far I need to find another one that looks like Isaac's, and I need to find another one that looks like Tyler's, but Tyler's shouldn't be too bad because it looked black, so, I actually need 2 of those. I can't say why, but I actually need 2 of those. It's 11:50. I'm still on Etsy, but I'm getting ready to check out. I have a new thing that we need to have. I have a bracelet that we need to have. I have 2 other things that we need to have, and then I have Tyler's new ring and Isaac's new ring. And what I'm going to do is I need to ask my parents which card they want me to use, and then I'm just going to ask my dad to take the money out of my account and put it in his, because my account is just linked to my debit card, and it's not very good to use your debit card online because it's easier to hack into, so a credit card is better to use. So I use a credit card, and then I'll have them take the money out of my account. I don't know why I just told you all that. I just feel like it, so there you are. So, I have successfully bought all the things needed for rings, so that's good, and then I just submitted to 4 more film festivals, so that's cool. I submitted to the Golden Earth Film Award, I submitted Fear the Dark Mark, Direct Shore Online Film Festival, I submitted Destined to Be Yours, Lakeview International Film Festival, I submitted Destined to Be Yours, and the Southern Shorts Award, I submitted Destined to Be Yours. So, my dad and I were talking, and I was like, Walk a Moment's done really well, and he was like, well, yeah, but it's it's already won something, so it's kind of had its time. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So, trying to, because Destined to Be Yours got the special mention, so I'm like, let's see. So I'm crossing my fingers. And that was really southern. I'm crossing my fingers. Yeah, and that kind of completes my to-do list for today. It is 4:03, so the graduation party actually hasn't started yet. I plan on going around 6, so I'm not going in the first hour, and I'll stay until 6:30, something like that. But my mom is still out at lunch with her friend, and she was picking up a card and stuff on her way back. So, I have to wait until she gets back to go. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out what to do now. Yeah.
All right.
It is 6:17 and I am heading to the graduation party. This one I don't plan on staying it super long. I don't really plan on staying at any of them super long because this is not the best thing in the world. I'm not the most social person, but I'm gonna head there. I am now home from the graduation party and it is 8 o'clock, 7:59, but it's 8 o'clock and that's early still, so I need to clean this desk right here. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. It's not even a hot mess. It's just a mess. And hopefully that's not gonna take me like an hour and a half, but we'll see. I just recycled like all of my schoolwork except for my psychology from sophomore year and my Spanish from this year, just in case if I need my Spanish, but I don't think I will. I saved that. Everything else is recycled, so. You know how you have these random things that happen and you don't really know how they happen and you're just like, what? Yeah, that happened. Long story short, I accidentally cut like the first few layers of skin off on my finger in the shower. It was weird, but my finger hurts, but that's okay. It's now in a Band-Aid and we're all good, fam. Yeah, I got home from the graduation party as I think I showed you guys. Maybe I didn't. Yes, because I cleaned my desk as much as possible. I need to put a few things away in my room, but bottom desk is pretty much clean, which is great and really good. And then the next step, which I don't know if I'll get to this tomorrow, but the next step is my room, because my room is a mess. Also, a friend of mine from the school is selling some comics and she has to get approval from her grandfather to sell them, but if so, there's about 8 Spider-Man comics that she's selling for all of them together for $20 and I'm so stoked. Yeah, so crossing my fingers that I'll be able to get those. I think she just Snapchatted me, so that's fun. But I'm gonna end this vlog here because I don't have anything else I'm doing. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media as well as the P.O. Box, the Ringscast, and I are in the description. I love you all. Bye.